What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going to be playing around with a super fun deck, which is Zealot. Not Witch, Zealot. Zealot deck with Cauldron, Portal Keeper, Dryad, Knight Statue. It makes for some pretty interesting games. I've actually been playing this a little bit recently, and I've found a couple of wins. It's always scary. It's always fun. And hopefully we can get a couple of wins in today's video. But let's just show off exactly what the talents are before we jump in, okay? When it comes to Zealot, we're going to go all on the right side, okay? Pillar of Mana, Penance, Piety, I don't know, Phantasm? Why are they all crazy words? Okay, max talent Zealot with a max talent Cauldron. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, down the middle. You guys understand. We've also got our Knight Statue at level 10. I think that's pretty solid. Dryad, I'm not going to upgrade anymore. I only upgraded it to 8 because it gives you some extra crit. And with our Portal Keeper, we've got over 200,000 gold. Okay, that's a lot for me. Let's level up our Portal Keeper here because I use it in almost every deck. Portal Keeper is one of the most crucial cards in today's day and age. Going up against all those witches, going up against all those, yeah, I'll share it to my clan. Going up against all those shamans. And also I use it all the time in my Inquisitor deck. We're using it in our Zealot deck. And let's just show off what I'm rocking in my Trickster build, which we've got the Sturdy Staff, so we get a little bit of an increase in mana when we kill monsters. We're still sticking with the Hunter's Jacket and the Amulet of Damage. Amulet of Damage, Magic Amulet. It gives you those damage squares. But without further ado, let's jump into the first game today and see if we can get a couple of wins. All right, we found a game and we are right away going up against Witch. That's exactly why we have Portal Keeper in there. That's exactly why we leveled him up to max. I'm actually pretty excited about that. A max Portal Keeper, it just cuts down. The biggest thing for why you upgrade your Portal Keeper is it cuts down how long. Actually, you know what? I like this guy on a square, but since you have to get your Zealots in an X, it's not super useful to have him on this damage square. But it's okay. Let's just do over that. But yeah, upgrading your Portal Keeper, it cuts down the time that it takes to move your units around, which I think is really important. Does it have 0? Nah, it's not 0, but it's close. Okay. Let's just keep spamming. Early on in the game, the most important thing is really just to go all Cauldron. He is a chemist, not a chemist deck. He is a cultist deck without chemist, which I think that's the most formidable cultist deck. I think cultist with chemist is really, really strong, especially against these like middle tier decks that we've been rocking with recently. Gargoyle, Reaper, you know, Zealot, Hunter, all these random decks that I've been playing. But he's only got 1 cultist. He does have Portal Keeper, but he doesn't have any on his board. And I'm really liking this start. I almost never play Trickster, so it's kind of enjoyable to be playing with Trickster right now. He got a couple of cultists, so he'll be all good and dandy. But at this point, we already can max out our Cauldron. And you guys are going to have to wait and see how much mana we're going to be able to build up throughout this game to really try and output that maximum damage. It should be interesting. I think because we're going up against Witch, we're realistically only going to... I'm going to move this guy here. I'm going to move this guy up. We're realistically only going to go for 1x. I think that's probably the best we're going to do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I can level up a couple of these guys. And, okay, so we do have an X, but we also fell off pretty hard right there. We should be able to do some pretty good damage. If it was going to hit, it was going to hit us. Okay, good to know. I'll hit my Trickster right there. We can do that. That doesn't really matter. Oh, he's actually leveling them up as well. That's interesting. We'll just do this. Let's try and be patient, okay? We've got Puppeteer. When I said let's be patient, I immediately leveled up all my units. But we got to build up our mana. I'm going to move this guy over. It's important to have the Cauldrons next to your Zealot to increase the area damage. But right now, this second wave, first wave is all about upgrading our Cauldron. Second wave is all about upgrading the rest of our units. and then we're pretty much just going to hang out. So we're going to try and max out my Knight statue, and then we're going to try and be nice and patient all the way through the remainder of this wave to build up a bunch of mana, because Zealot is 100% based off of how much mana you have in terms of what damage it's going to do. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Dude quit. What happened? He might come back. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends. If you think they would enjoy this content, Zealot beating up on people in PvP, share it with them, because it helps grow our Rush Royale community, and it also enables me to continue making the videos that we all enjoy so much. 23 seconds. This guy quit. I think that's all she wrote. I'm kind of surprised, but you know what? Zealot's a beast. Zealot is a beast. Let's hit him with a good game right there. Pretty solid game. He's got a level 7 sturdy staff, level 11 mage robes, and a level 9 magic amulet. Very, very cool. Level 6 gadget, almost 2,000 crit, which is pretty solid, and a level 13 cultist. Seriously, that's a pretty good win. I don't know if he was just having a load of trouble. I think he may have been just being kind of greedy to where he could have copied his cultist with Harlequin and just made some T's, pluses, whatever you want to call them, with slightly debuffed because they're Harlequined cultist, and he would have been fine. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to tell him how to do it. Let's jump into another game here and see if we can continue our barrage on the ladder. All right, game 2 is underway, and we're going up against the dreaded Demon Hunter Witch deck. How many times have we played against this deck? Let's see what we can do. It is an upgraded Witch as well. Ooh, but notice it's not the typical upgrade that we usually see. Cursing and enchanting a unit accelerates its attack speed. So it's actually doing a buff for himself rather than upgrading our units, which is okay, I guess. You know what? I'm never really too worried about him leveling up our units because I have Dryad, so I can just level up my Portal Keeper to match whatever level he wants, or whatever level he levels my units up. I said level too many times. So I'm never too worried about that, but he doesn't have that anyway. He has the buff. So it is what it is, but we're using our brand spanking new Portal Keeper here with the 0 debuff time, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, let's just, I'm going to come over here. I guess we'll just do this for the time being. I really want to start leveling up our Cauldron, but we haven't really had the opportunity. One thing that I really like to do with this deck is have an odd number of, or the wrong number, I guess that's the correct way to say it. Well, it is odd too. Odd or incorrect number of Knight statues on my board, because then it means that I can continue to spam, just like that, continue to spam my board and have the chance of getting some more the right amount of Knight statues, more Cauldrons, a bunch of other stuff, more Dryads to level up my units. There's a lot of good that can come. If I have only 2 Knight statues, the correct amount of Knight statues, it kind of handcuffs me, okay? Because now there's not a whole lot else I can do. If I spam, I'm going to get the wrong amount. You guys understand. Oh, that bum. All right, let's just start getting rid of some of these debuffs here. I'll start leveling up some of these guys, rocking our Trickster. This guy's also got Cauldron in his deck, which I didn't notice at first, which is a little bit interesting. I'm surprised on it. I just leveled up a Zealot that I didn't mean to level up. Cauldron in there. So he's actually going to play the long game, do a bunch of Cauldrons. He already maxed it out, and hope that later on in the game he can combine all those out and turn those into Demon Hunters. I've actually played that exact deck, and I've run into some issues in doing so. Maybe he can make it work. Obviously, we're playing a deck that's a little bit different than most, so he's probably got a little bit of an advantage on me just because Demon Hunter and Witch are so in the meta right now, and Zealot and PvP is not. But, you know, I digress. But, guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/GameByTheBeach. You can play with me, against me, challenge me, make me play a deck that you guys think would be good, whatever you want to do. And we live stream on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. But if you're looking at his board right now, you'll notice he's already gotten rid of all of his cauldrons, and he's now pushing the issue on trying to get as many Demon Hunters. A little bit early, in my opinion, that he did that. He's only at 20 tiers, and if he was really going to try and utilize all those cauldrons, I don't know. I think I would have waited a little bit longer. But with that being said, we've only got two... We've only got 2 cauldrons. Let's see. We're going to have to bust some moves here. We can do that. Whoop. We can do that. We can move this guy back. Another cauldron, another knight statue. We'll just combine knight statues out. We're actually close to... I'm going to do this and that. That's not ideal. Let's just do that. And this way, we can move this guy back over. We can level this guy back up. That guy up there. And we can move that knight statue back over as well. 40 seconds. We're actually falling off pretty hard right here, which is not great. I'm going to move this guy up because it gets it on a cauldron. 30 seconds to survive. We've still got 8,000 mana. That's a lot of mana to be playing around with. And we're going through Banner Lords decently well, but Assassin. I feel like we've run into Assassin a few times now, and it really is just not great for us because every single time we run into Assassin, it's going to take at least... rank down one of my units, and it's probably every time going to take a full unit off my board also. We're going to try and protect, but we can't really protect a whole lot. So 1 second to go. I guess I'll just spam, see what else we get. Ooh, we actually got that right there. I'm going to hit my Trickster. I'm going to move that guy, take this man out. Ooh, we actually protected right there. That is so amazing, and we ended up getting 2 full T's, not T's, X's. X marks the spot on our board. That is pretty. I'm going to take a screenshot right here. Let's wait for a Banner Lord to make it look all pretty. We're doing a lot of damage, doing all this stuff. I'm going to hit a Trickster to make it look all crazy. 40 seconds. Where's the Banner Lord? There it is. Take a little picture. We're outputting a lot of damage right now. We do have a rank 4. No, don't you do that to me. 30 seconds. I don't know what else I can do here. I don't think I can get that witch off. What are the chances? What are the chances that that's the guy that he hits? That's super upsetting. Maybe, just maybe, if we were super, super lucky, Cauldron would hit my Portal Keeper and level him up. That would be awesome. That would be crazy. That would also be extremely lucky, and I don't think that would happen. We have a full board, and he hit my middle rank 4 for the second time. Oh, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. All right, we're going to have to combine out here and see what we can find. I'm going to combine out this way. I'm going to have to do that. We're going to have to do this. I can move a couple of these guys just to get the virus away. I think we'll be able to take this guy out, but I'm trying to find... I guess we're going to do this. I'm trying to find a couple of Dryads. We did find one right there. Anything else I can do? Not really. I'm going to do that. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. We just need a couple more. Oh, there we go. We'll move him back, level him up. We've still got 16,000 mana. Come on, middle Zealot. We did so much work. 300. We went through that man so quickly. Come on, baby. What a play. What an absolute play. I didn't realize that this guy was bewitched as well. And there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. Woo! We had to bust some moves right there, but we did come out with the win. Wind? Came away with the win. Love it. Let's check out his equipment. Nothing too crazy. However, they all are part of the technogenic faction. So that's pretty cool. You get a little extra buff right there. And level 9 Demon Hunter, nothing too crazy. It's always kind of hard to compete. Or, level 10 Witch is interesting. Always kind of hard to compare, not compete. Compare legendaries to epics, because, like, I've got a max Portal, I've got a max Zealot, which Zealot's actually a rare. But he's got a level 9 and a level 10 Demon Hunter and Witch. Just a little bit different right there. But, guys, 2 straight wins with our Zealot deck. Really, really cool. Let's try to collect a couple of these rewards. Do we have anything else that we can collect? Yes, that is going to be it. Guys, try out Zealot. This is not the only version of this deck you can play. You can try to play around with a couple different variations. Just remember that your priority has to be mana. You do want a damage buff. That's why I use Night Statue. But Portal Keeper is very, very useful in there just because you're going to run into a bunch of witches. And right there, I think we would have lost that if we weren't able to rank up that rank 4. And then, or get rid of the witch debuff and then rank it up to a rank 5. Pretty cool plays right there. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.